With another live stream today. What is up, guys? Today we are going to be playing my career in 2K16 NBA. Let's do it. Just do it. Where'd my mutant go? Everywhere I go, girl, you're the star of the show. Boy, you're joking. That's my money shot right there. Back at it again with another live stream. That's money, baby. That's money. Boom! Behind the net. Behind the backboard. But alright, let's see. Today we are playing Orlando.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal.
The Diesel.
Tonight, we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at the Celtics, the season hasn't started the way they had expected it to, and have come up against some very difficult matchups. Still plenty of time, of course, to make adjustments, and tonight's game will be another opportunity to try to build that confidence this team needs. One of the fun players to watch tonight, Isaiah Thomas. He was the last player selected from his draft class of 2011. But, Shaq, I bet GMs want to redo on that one, man. He can just dominate games offensively.
You know, he's not really tall. He's 6-something, not above 6'4", but this guy's fearless. You know, his speed and quickness of the release of the shot, he can get a shot anytime. And what I really like about him, he's gritty. He'll fight you.
If he's more than 5'11", I'd be surprised. But when he gets in the zone, he's one of the most difficult players to handle.
Boy, time to wreck somebody. Orlando Magic.
We're live, the home of the Magic, the Amway Center in beautiful Orlando, Florida. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball.
Nah. Celtics aren't really my favorite team,
Fournier
but you
and
know
Peyton
what?
in for Brandon
Since
Jennings.
that's the only
Then for
team.
the Celtics, Hawkins checked in for Jared Sullinger. Turner comes in for Amir Johnson. And Smart subbed in for Bradley.
Boom!
On the floor for Boston.
Swish.
Hawkins, he's in at center. Turner is out there with Jay Crowder. Then
Yeah,
there's
double
Smart,
team.
and it's
Okay.
Thomas in at the point. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. Celtics making a switch here.
You know how it
Olynyk
is.
checked
Gotta
in.
rep my
Orlando
number
shooting their
59.
first free throw of the game right now.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in
Bah.
terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Nice shot by Arthur. The Celtics have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip.
Oh shit, I was looking at the wrong play.
And Olynyk kicks to Hawkins. He feeds it to Olynyk. Now here's Smart. He's tightly guarded. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Orlando moving the ball around. and he gets the bucket.
You're joking.
Dixon's
They
got
push my
12 in the
players
game.
around too
Those
much.
are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Orlando. New group in for the Celtics. Hawkins checked in for Zeller. Johnson comes in for Kelly Olynyk. Jay Crowder's checked in for Smart. And it's Avery Bradley in for Thomas. Jennings out there with Oladipo. And there's Hickson. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Fournier in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fuck you,
Boy, that's
nigga.
the second foul.
Beat
and he
your
does
ass.
not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Jennings dishes to Fournier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oladipo goes in. Second shot opportunity and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Celtics trail by 7. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks put on a show. He ended with 22 points and did a good portion of his work from the free throw line as he drew a good number of fouls. A dominating performance from a player who might start making waves around the NBA. That is what the franchise hopes, at least, guys.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GA?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag.
Enemies,
here
got a
tonight.
lot of enemies,
putting
got
on
a
an
lot of people
outstanding
trying to drain me
offensive
in my
display.
energy.
He may just be getting warmed up here.
Hickson a screen. And Oladipo kicks to Hickson. Pass to Jennings.
Jennings ain't getting it because I stole it. Uh-huh.
Shot from 16. The offensive rebound. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Some good play tonight for Johnson. He has 8 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
He hits both from the stripe. Orlando leading by 3. Oladipo, the pass to Jennings.
Well, 3 seconds right there he was in.
Oladipo.
No,
No good on the
I would
three.
have.
Boston's
I
got
would have gotten a
nothing but
3-second
zeros from operations
violation.
in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Outside Turner. Pass to Hawkins. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon's
Boy,
got
you
his third
joking.
rebound tonight. And Fournier kicks to Jennings. A wide open look
See
here
the
for
pass the
Oladipo.
player.
No good.
Are you
Inbound off the
joking?
rim.
My
I didn't
hands
see
were
that
on
miss
that.
coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Turner passes to Hawkins. Hawkins can't get that one to fall.
You.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Hickson dishes to Oladipo. He had a nice open look right there. Oladipo's got 4 points this quarter. Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to Atlanta.
And just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
Fournier for 3. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Celtics trail by 3. Outside Turner. The pass to Hawkins, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Hawkins has got 10 points.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a Hawkins checked in for Jared Sullinger. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Johnson. Turner's checked in for Crowder. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Bradley. On the floor for Boston, Hawkins in at center. Thomas is out there with Smart. Then it's Turner. And it's Olynyk in at the 4. The shot by Hawkins.
Bullshit. I make that shot every time.
You can't give up that kind of a look very often.
But better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
To the paint, Arthur. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Here's Azania, and again it's Orlando converting.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a
Watch
basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Hawkins, drilled from 11 feet out. Hawkins has got 12 points in the game. The Orlando Magic come into this one following a loss to Cleveland.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense.
Cover your guy. Are you joking?
The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor.
God dang. These people don't know how to fucking play.
Details that lead to good offense or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
Feeds it to Nicholson. Here's Azania, and he lays it straight in. Azania's got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
How about the perseverance?
The fourth quarter just moments away now. Nicholson's checked in for the Magic. Boston also with the sub. Hawkins is checked in. Fournier out there with Gordon. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Andrew Nicholson. And it's Jennings in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Ooh, shit. I'm about to start fouling these guys. Like,
here's Nicholson, kept alive. Jennings with the ball.
Yeah, reach in.
And the foul called.
Guess what? I'm gonna give me a reach in.
Foul of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. That's good. And the Magic lead by 6.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
To the right side. Boston again missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Doubled by Hawkins. Gordon kicks to Nicholson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Jennings with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Nicholson's shot is off.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that. Some outstanding numbers in this one for Shake and Bake. 16 points and the 1 steal. It's such a benefit to them when he plays this kind of game.
And really unexpected, but invaluable.
So for the Magic, J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Nicholson. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Brandon Jennings. Celtics also with a sub. Turner's checked in for Crowder.
A really good rebound.
Boosh.
That's what the big fella's there for. Nice job cleaning some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Oladipo misses. Celtics trail by 7. And here's Hawkins. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly
what?
A foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow it. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the second of 2 is good. That trims the lead to 6.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Hickson with the bucket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pass to Hawkins. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Fournier in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Who the fuck is blocking this dude? Are you joking? Nobody blocked him.
And now a 10-point Magic lead.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
.114 left to play in the final quarter. Bradley against Oladipo. And J.J. Hickson pulls it down.
Right now, bro.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it. And that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Just absolute domination in this one for Hickson. 11 rebounds and 1 assist.
Both teams will make substitutions. And he sinks the second. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Turner kicks to Hawkins.
Are you? Look, man. Look. All these chances that you had. Ooh. You could have passed it to me there. Okay? You could pass it to me there. But you had to wait until the nigga's right in front of me.
Stolen by Hickson. To the paint. The shot by Payton, no good. And here's Boston. 11-point game. Turner passes to Hawkins.
Again. All these right there. Again, you gotta wait until a nigga's right in between it. Look at this dude. What kind of hair is that?
And now Orlando on the break. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Celtics call timeout. Fans, get ready for your Magic Dancers.
So don't allow 2 points. Make sure that they're 3 points. Pretty much is what that thing says. Swarm the paint. Make sure there's no inside.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Free throws.
He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them to within 10.
Watch him. He's coming out over there.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Oh, jeez.
Kevin, much appreciated. Now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Jeez, you nig.
just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports Group, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
Shut the fuck up, man. You suck dick anyways. Boy. PlayStation sucks my balls. Maybe. No endorsements? Play ball.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The fans are filling the seats out in Boston, the site of our broadcast, and where the Celtics will be going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Well, for Atlanta, thus far about the same number of wins as last season. Nonetheless, every game provides a chance for them to get better. And the topic here, prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league going up-tempo these days. Kenny, as a player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Because the one thing about playing up-tempo, Ernie, it brings you back to the roots of the game, why you started playing. If you ever go to a pickup game, you ever go to a park game, no one's stopping play and calling plays. They're going up and down. The big fella Shaq, when he first came into the league, the first thing I saw was him grab the ball coast to coast in the All-American game. That's what players want to do and people want to see.
You know, that was a great example, Kenny, but towards the end of my career and most of my career, I was honestly more of a half-court player. I was pretty fast for my size, but my strength was my biggest edge. In the half-court, barbecue chicken alert. I had to put that work in, Ernie.
That about wraps it up for here. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again later.
That's the 5th barbecue chicken alert.
time in Boston.
Oh my!
Look to cheer on the Celtics.
You
Last game for the
people!
Hawks, it was a loss to Chicago and the Bulls in the Windy City.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them. When you go into that building.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Schroeder passes to Horford. There's the pick. And Bazemore kicks to Hardaway. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Thomas. Scott can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 11. Thomas kicks to Hawkins. Outside Turner to the paint. It's stolen. Hardaway dishes to Schroeder. Bazemore inside the three-point line. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Scott. And the layup's good off the glass.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Celtics have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Outside Thomas. The pass to Hawkins. Out to Turner. Clock at 6. And that one is hammered home.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense too.
Schroeder kicks to Hardaway. Rebounded by Smart.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Olynyk in the corner. From deep. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
On the wing, Scott. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Here's Hawkins. No good off the front iron.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
A clear look for Hardaway. Again, the Hawks good for 2. Thomas. Shot is off. And the first quarter. Zeller, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Hawkins comes in for Amir Johnson. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Evan Turner. Al Horford's checked in for Atlanta. Teague comes in for Dennis Schroeder. On the court for Atlanta, Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague and Korver are the guards. And it's Cephalosha in at the small forward. Thomas against Teague. Thomas kicks to Hawkins. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Olynyk, he's checked in for the Celtics. Smart comes in for Avery Bradley. Then for the Hawks, Mike Scott's checked in for Millsap. Ken Bazemore comes in for Cephalosha. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Kyle Korver. And Bazemore kicks to Hardaway. Pick by Horford. Off the pick. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Hardaway.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Thomas kicks to Hawkins. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Horford.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Jeff Teague. He's right around 9 points a night, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
Horford's it to Bazemore. Outside Hardaway. To the inside. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Scott. Scott's got 8 points.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
The shot by Hawkins, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Hardaway kicks to T. 1:05 left to play in the first half. Here's Horford. Can't get it to go. Now Boston takes it the other way. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Teagues it to Bazemore. Hardaway passes to Scott. And the shot falls short this time. Celtics leading by 11. Outside Thomas. Here's Hawkins. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Horford. Out to Hardaway. Launches it. And Boston with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. And so we conclude the first half. Celtics out in front. They're up by 11. And welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Jared Sullivan. Hawkins comes in for Johnson. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Crowder. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Bradley. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Splitter's checked in for Horford. Ken Bazemore comes in for Cephalosha. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Kyle Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for T. Hawkins, he's in at power forward. Thomas is out there with Smart. Then it's Tyler Zeller, and it's Turner in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Schroeder kicks to Splitter. Inside, Millsap. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Millsap's got 16.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Thomas kicks to Hawkins, and the basket good. Hawkins has got the lead up to 14 now for Boston.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Did I touch it? Probably did, but you know what? Yeah, right there. Yeah, he made me touch it. Wait, is his hand's inside me. Yeah, he made me touch it. It already bounced. Yep. Where did it bounce at? Yeah, it bounced outside. Then how's it their ball? Yo, can I challenge? Can I challenge?
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Hawks. They're 6th best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. And check it out, Boston, 3 games behind.
If you look at the Hawks right now, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I would not write them off completely in terms of the title picture just yet. Still a lot of basketball to be played.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Zeller. And a change for the Hawks. Scott's checked in. To the inside. It's blocked. There's the dish to Schroeder. They set the pick.
Boy, you better not get in there.
Outside. Rebound, Boston.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
That was good ball movement, wasn't
Schroeder with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Schroeder passes to Hardaway. Splitter sets a screen. Teardrop shot. No good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here is Hawkins. 15 points in the game. From about 19 feet. And
I miss.
So that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Look at my face. My face
Hardaway
says, "Are
dishes
you
the
joking?"
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle.
Shut the door, Tootie. Shut the door. Tootie, shut the door. Shut the door. Tootie.
The Hawks have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. He's off on the first.
Woo.
Some changes for Boston. Hawkins comes in for Olynyk, and it's Turner in for Crowder. And then for Atlanta, Paul Millsap's checked in for Horford. Tim Hardaway comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Korver in for Dennis Schroeder. On the court for Atlanta, Teague and Korver are the guards. Paul Millsap out there with Hardaway. And it's Scott in at the center position.
I don't miss nothing.
How he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in. Talk about some great numbers for Shake and Bake. 18 points, and he's hit 6 shots from the charity stripe, contributing to their offense.
And you know what? When he's had the opportunity, he's been an attacker, and that's what led to those points at the line.
Kicks at the break. To the wing right side. Fires from 14. Rebound, Atlanta.
Yeah, but the hand in the face is critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Wait. I mixed this song. Is it low-key fire, or is that just me?
Subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
When I was not
Inside, Horford. Oh, and that one, no question,
you gonna think about me?
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Johnson the screen. Celtics passing it around. Korver with it. Now guarded by Bradley. That is good.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
And Turner kicks to Hawkins. And it's sent back by Horford. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Korver passes to Horford, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this thing exciting.
And you know what? We call that, Greg, spurt ability. When they absolutely needed it, they found it. A frantic finish in store.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer.
Jeez, I got some ugly
Something
yawns,
that's also
bro.
benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along.
Nobody
with those
forged no
turnovers.
Doris
turnovers,
Burke
bro.
has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. He said, no time to waste, fellas. We've got to pick it up right now if we're going to make a comeback and try to win this thing. Let's go all out. Back to you.
Yeah, my baby. Yeah, my pretty titty. Take you have a
So the first
baby.
one drops, and that trims the lead to 6.
Looking at the numbers for Thabo Cephalosha, he has 8 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that.
You're
You've got to
joking?
get yourself there first.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
7 points? Bro, we need to get more of a lead.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Korver against
You gonna
Thomas.
think about me when
Back to Korver. Lets it go from
I
deep. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
saucing, I'm saucing, I'm saucing on you. I'm swagging, son of
50
you.
seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Ooh.
6 on the shot clock.
Cigarettes in a headband, commas in my headband, slumped over like a dead man. I'm the answer, never question.
Shot is no good, so the Hawks will take it the other way.
Jump sauce.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good assumption on your part.
Like I'm Davis from New Orleans, bitch, I'm hard and I don't miss nothing. Fuck
And
practice,
that's the
this
shot
too
he
tough.
has to take.
No, y'all can't
Exactly, that's
stand
the
it.
right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
White
The
Iverson.
three from Cephalosha. Nails the
When I
triple.
started balling, I was young. You're gonna think about me
And so it's
when I'm
Boston scraping by with the
gone.
win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
Ew.
The 2K Sports post-game
600
show.
points.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jared Sullinger. Kenny, what did you think?
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
They were riding a 2-game losing streak coming to this game and could not afford to drop 3 in a row. He rose to the occasion for them tonight, big time. They needed this sort of performance from him. He took his game up.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson.
Bitch ass. Need that money like a ring I never won. I won. I'm swagging like Allen. What, Rock? What's the matter? It's okay, baby. Good night. Good night, Rocky. It's your boy. It's your boy, Skin Penis, who was online. Of course, Gage isn't. Austin's not. What I can do, I can't do it. Yes, I can. Shit, boy, now how me swag. Yeah. Shit, boy, you know homie gotta be swaggin'. You know homie gotta be saucy. See, man, why can't I be making shots like these all the time? Like, see, I tried to drain that one game and it didn't work. Yeah, I'm gonna do some live practice. You see how many shots I just made?
All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go.
Forget what beat the pro is. Take a 15-foot jumpers. From the wing, you get 1 point. Or make it 2 points from it. Drop the ball. If you don't like your spot, the drill ends. Wow, I suck at this.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go.
Oh, dear. Freaking A. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Booyah! Freaking A, that's where I lose my streaks. Boy, you better cross this nigga up, like, Nah, homie, this ain't happening today. So, homie, business work. Okay, maybe I can't even do that. But you know what? It's me. Bro, watch this dude get this shit too, though. Like, cause I ain't gonna be able to cross a nigga up. Like, Jesus. Cause everywhere I go, girl, you're the star. Jesus Christ, man. Man, I got that hardened beard right now, like. Man, see, niggas ain't got the balls to do that with me. They gotta go up to the rim. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with life. I give up. I give up.
All right, let's wrap it up. Feel free to hang around and take some shots.
You know what?
And don't
I'm
forget,
out.
meet in the film room at noon.
Meet in the film room at noon? What? Nigga, you don't fucking do that shit, man. I bet you do some shit like me, nigga. I'll beat the goofy out you. I'll beat the goofy out you. I'll beat the goofy out you. Beat the ball. Everywhere I go, girl, you're the star of my show. Everywhere. Alrighty. This is where I'm gonna end it today, guys. You guys, if you are new here, like, subscribe, and you know what to do. Hit that reminder button so that you can be reminded that I am live every time that I'm live. And that is how you do it. Double deuce out. Brah.